And a very good evening, everyone. Welcome to Channel 7's coverage of Moomba Australian Cup Night 1985. A magnificent evening of racing at Olympic Park tonight. A large crowd in attendance, and the Cup itself was a real thriller. Let's go back to the running of the first event tonight, the Black Douglas Stake over 5:11 metres. The reserves came out a field of 8, and the favourite from For the Blue was Chief Abba.
Ready, they're racing. Rear Girl bounced out in front on the inside. Away quickly, two out wide was a Jazz, and over on the inside, Royal Diner. Chief Abba squeezed out to third last on the first turn, and well back Demon Sam. Into the back, and Rear Girl shot away, led by 3 lengths of Jazz. 2 or 3 lengths away came Career, followed by Chief Abba. About 4 lengths away then came Royal Diner on the inside. Sparkling Remo, Blackley and Demon Sam. But Rear Girl is well clear, 5 lengths on the turn. A Jazz racing wide from Chief Abba. Career and Royal Diner, but Rear Girl well clear, and Rear Girl wins by 3 lengths to Chief Abba. 2.5 away, third Career from Royal Diner.
Rare Girl at 3-1, successful in the first event from Chief Abba, the 6-4 favourite, and third Career at 12-1. In the first leg of the double, race 2, the King of Moomba Stake, the favourite Lead Roll from box 4.
Ready. Racing Little Pyramid a bit slow to begin. Away fast Classic Gem out in the centre. It's heading towards the outside and going quickly. Merry Wings now to race for the lead. Checked at the tail there was Lead Roll in company with Smog City around the first turn. And the leader Classic Gem. Wide out Merry Wings. Racing up towards the lead about 3 or 4 lengths. Fiery Friend. They were followed by Cheat the Wind and Little Pyramid making ground. Back on the inside King Kodo followed by Lead Roll. And Smog City at the tail down the back, and Classic Gem led about 4 lengths to Merry Wings. 5 lengths Fiery Friend. On the outside Little Pyramid starting to wind up. Then came Cheat the Wind followed by King Kodo. Lead Roll second last, doing nothing from Smog City. Nearing the turn, Classic Gem the leader. Merry Wings is sprinting through on the inside. Merry Wings the inside, Classic Gem. They hit the line, and Merry Wings I think might have won it a nose to Classic Gem. It's very close though. Behind the Little Pyramid then came Lead Roll followed by Fiery Friend, Cheat the Wind.
Merry Wings scoring narrowly at 4s from Classic Gem 6-1, Little Pyramid 8-1, and the favourite Lead Roll unplaced at 6-4. In the first leg of the quadrella, the third, the River Stake, and the favourite here, Winley Raider from the yellow, box 5.
Racing, Rambunctious fairly away, Tangled Toes away smartly, so is Winley Raider. Winley Raider and Rambunctious racing for the early lead, with the Legend on the outside as they turn out of the straight, and Sealer's Cove down heavily. Into the back they run, and Winley Raider showed clear. By a length and a half, 2 lengths to Legend, 4 lengths away to Tachycardia running on strongly. Then Rambunctious followed further back by Zaloa. Then came Bowlander towards the tail, Tangled Toes. The leader Winley Raider broke clear, 3 to Tachycardia running on. Then the Legend Rambunctious, but Winley Raider too good. Winley Raider by 2.5 to the good of Tachycardia, 5 to the Legend third. Then Rambunctious followed by Zaloa.
And a good win to the favourite. Winley Raider 7-4, second Tachycardia at 7-2, and third placing to the Legend at 25-1. The fourth event was the first leg of the extra double and second leg of the quadrella, scratching number 6 Seduna, and the favourite Tangletown from the pink box 8.
Ready, set. Racing Tangletown slow to begin out wide away fast. Shrouded Moss is the early leader from Rose and Memoirs, followed by Pomona's Tigress. Tangletown quickly zipping around the outside, a third out of the straight, and Count Saxon last on the fence. Shrouded Moss led by 3 on the back now to Tangletown. Rose and Memoirs, Bodine the reserve going forward. 3 lengths to Pomona's Tigress, followed by Laura Dana. Terry Leesamich and Count Saxon nearing the turn. They're grabbing Shrouded Moss where Bodine moved up on the outside. Shrouded Moss tackled by Bodine and then Tangletown, but Shrouded Moss kicks back and wins. Shrouded Moss wins a half, 3/4 to Bodine. Tangletown third, then Laura Dana, Count Saxon.
Well, there was no betting he was going to be beaten to the top of the straight, Shrouded Moss, but he came again to score at 8s from Bodine at 20-1, and the favourite running third, Tangletown, at 6-4 in event number 4. The Yarra Stake, race 5, third leg of the quadrella. The reserve came out here a full field of 8, and the favourite Michael Turner came from box 2.
Ready. They're racing. Michael Turner came out well near the inside, away fast Rich Manor. Going quickly, Alert Rose from the outside, and going right back through the field. Rich Manor tailed off into the back straight, and Alert Rose goes to the front now by 2 lengths. Sunstar up running second from Michael Turner. Then First Castle 8 lengths away to get a job, followed by Edlin Supreme and tailing out Kingston Road. Off the back it's Alert Rose about a half in front of Sunstar. The outside 3 lengths Edlin Supreme. On the turn Alert Rose the leader. Sunstar is cutting it down on the outside. Sunstar hit the lead. Sunstar the outside. Sunstar a half head I'd say to the good of Alert Rose, about 4 or 5 lengths away third. Michael Turner
ahead the winning margin. Sunstar at 7-1, getting up to defeat Alert Rose at 4-1, and Michael Turner was third at 9-4. That was the first half of the program tonight from Olympic Park. We'll be back to take a look at the second half, including the running of one of the richest greyhound races in the world, the Moomba Australian Cup, right after this break.
combining the D team with the most.
One of the great greyhound races of the world is the Moomba Australian Cup, a $100,000 series and $50,000 to the connections of tonight's winning greyhound over 5'11 metres for a tick under 30 seconds work. The reserve greyhounds came out. We had a field of 8, a magnificent field it was, and let's take a look at the runners as they made their way to the boxes prior to the start of the big race.
And they're moving up into the boxes now for the running of the Moomba Australian Cup. Spring by Miss from box number 1. Stormglade in 3. Eagle Hawk Star in 5. Beach Rhythm in 7. Bettigan 2. Victory King 4. Swiss Alert 6. Safari the outside. And they're set to go. The green light on for the Australian Cup. They're set to go. Stand by for a start. Ready. Racing the Cup, and Eagle Hawk Star began brilliantly out in the centre. The favourite goes to the lead from Beach Rhythm, the outside. Check to the rear with Safala and Swiss Alert. Into the back straight on the leader, Eagle Hawk Star. By a length and a half to Beach Rhythm. 2 lengths away, Stormglade. 4 lengths Spring by Miss, followed by Bettigan, Safara the outside. Then came Swiss Alert, and back at the tail, Victory King. Eagle Hawk Star exploded away at the 100-metre mark. The favourite dashed out 6 to Stormglade, and then came Beach Rhythm, but this dynamic sprinter is racing away with the Australian Cup and wins at 8 lengths, Eagle Hawk Star. Second, Stormglade. Beach Rhythm third. Further back, Safala, then came Swiss Alert. Back near the tail, Spring by Miss, Victory King, and last home would have been Bettigan.
And the race was all over about 20 metres after the start. Eagle Hawk Star jumping straight to the front, the 11 to 8 favourite, recording the brilliant time of 29.93 to take out the Australian Cup. Stormglade, a great run second at 6s, and third placing going to Beach Rhythm at 8 to 1. And then it came time for the presentation to the connections of the winning greyhound after the Moomba Australian Cup, and that presentation was made by the Minister for Youth, Sport and Recreation, Neil Tresize.
And of course the star of the moment, the Mrs Gilchrist on my right, will step forward and receive $50,000 towards her greyhound, who I think is the best dog in Australia.
Look, I'm not very used to this public speaking, so if I miss out on anything, I'm very sorry, but Mr Tresize, Ian Meldrum, I've started and I give up. I thank everybody very much anyway. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr Minister. Now, just before you go, I'd call now on the King of Moomba, Mr Molly Meldrum, to present the trophy.
And there it was, the presentation after the Moomba Australian Cup. A very nervous but a very delighted Gilchrist family. Congratulations to the connections of a very, very good greyhound in Eagle Hawk Star. We'll be back to take a look at the last 4 races tonight from Olympic Park after this break.
Does endless cat.
Back to greyhound racing from Olympic Park on Australian Cup night, and we pick up on race 7, the last leg of the quadrella and second leg of the extra double, and the favourite was National Poppy from the red, box 1.
Coming in well now for race 7, inside runner, National Poppy from Rocky James, Slender Miss, Triangle Flyer, Kilmarty Lad, High Line, Black Susanna. They're set now. They're racing this time. National Poppy a bit slow to begin, and Rocky James away quickly. Slender Miss going fast, but Rocky James, the leader out of the straight from Slender Miss, and then Black Susanna moving up as Highline on the outside. Rocky James off the fence, just led Black Susanna. A length and a half to Highline. They've raced away. 4 or 5 lengths to National Poppy coming home well. Then Kilmarty Lad on the outside from Triangle Flyer, and Slender Miss at the tail nearing the turn and getting through Black Susanna from Rocky James. National Poppy is flashing home on the inside. National Poppy, Rocky James, they hit it. National Poppy ahead to Rocky James, a length and a half. Kilmarty Lad third from Triangle Flyer.
Great effort by the favourite, National Poppy, coming from well back to score at 11 to 8. Second place into Rocky James, just nutted on the post at 4 to 1, and third Kilmarty Lad at 8 to 1. One of the more spectacular events for the night, race 8, was the Cup Hurdle. Over 5'11 metres, the reserve greyhounds out, and the favourite here, Weinberg, at 2's on from box 7.
Lower rolling for the Cup Hurdle. Ready, set, Racing, Weinberg commenced well out wide. Chelsea's Best away fast at the first. Chelsea's Best leads Weinberg, followed by Sports Addict. Then came Starry Girl as they turn out of the straight, and Lazy Bug into the back straight, and Weinberg the outside, and Lazy Bug. Weinberg raced to the front, two to Sports Addict now. 4 lengths away came Lazy Bug, followed by Chief Clay, then Chelsea's Best, followed further back then by Sean's Bow, Starry Girl. Down at that one from Ultra Touch, but Weinberg 6 in front of Sports Addict at the second last. Weinberg up and over clear of Lazy Bug. Weinberg over the last and wins it well, about 5 or 6 lengths. Second Lazy Bug, Chief Clay third, then Sean's Bow followed by Sports Addict.
Favourite Far Too Good, Weinberg at 2's on, Lazy Bug 7 to 2 and Chief Glow at 14 to 1. In race 9, the Encouraged Stake, the favourite Miss Playgirl at odds on from the white.
Set to go now. Racing this time and slow to begin was Carmella out the back with Fair Mystery and Born a Promise away smartly Miss Playgirl, led by a length and a half, 2 lengths early from Newsprint and Bosnian Star the outside. They were followed by Propulsion railing up on the fence about 4 or 5 lengths. Then to Fair Mystery, followed back on the inside by Poindexter. Well back came Born a Promise and tailed off as Carmella as they run out of the straight now, and bowling along in front it's Miss Playgirl leading 4 or 5 lengths. Newsprint running second, 8 lengths Bosnian Star. Then Propulsion followed by Fair Mystery, Poindexter and Born a Promise, and Camilla tailed off. Working off the back straight, Miss Playgirl's well clear. 10 lengths out of Newsprint around the outside, Fair Mystery. Then came Bosnian Star. This is well clear though, Miss Playgirl. Miss Playgirl scores about 6 lengths second. Fair Mystery third, Born a Promise, followed by Poindexter. Behind them then over on the inside, Propulsion.
Miss Playgirl at 6 to 4 on in race number 9 on the card, defeating Fair Mystery at 12 to 1, and third place and going to Born a Promise at 20 to 1 as we go to the last. And here the equal favourites, boxes 3 and 5.
This time I'm Nugget out in the setup again very fast. It's the early leader settling down from Bull Shoals going to second and pushing through Concord Fly near the fence as they turn out of the straight at time. Nugget about 3 in front. Bull Shoals running second. Concord Fly went wide. Again works to third, about 15 up the lead though from Fast Trapper. Then third leader followed by Smoky Hill, Linton's Bella and Whisper Smoke, but a time Nugget travelling well, 4 lengths in front, under 100 metres to go. In second placing Bull Shoals, Concord Flyer and third leader below Nugget wins well, 5 lengths to the good of Bull Shoals, Concord Flyer third. Behind them then came third leader, followed by Linton's Bella. Fast Trapper well out of it.
And the equal favourite successful in the last time, Nugget at 3s from Bull Shoals 9 to 2 and Concord Flyer at 9 to 2. Let's take a look at the main details tonight from racing at Olympic Park. The extra double this evening was on races 4 and 7, and the extra double on the combination 4 and 1 paid $10.25. The TAB double will come to in a moment. The quadrilla 5, 4, 7 and 1, $830.10. And the TAB double tonight paid a dividend of $7.45. That's Greyhound Racing. Join us for the Inter-Dominion next Saturday night.
Tomorrow night on Here is